Noted that Donald Trump moved former President Obama's portrait to below a hidden steps or a hidden staircase. As Governor Newsom says, small men hide from history's giants.
Smaller men hide from history's giants. You see, Trump is jealous of President Obama. Extremely jealous of him. Oh, Lord. He has a reason to be. I would be too. I would be embarrassed to be the president after any president. Because you ain't no president. You a damn fool. Trump must go now.
And that means the Capitol without your ass living there. He always likes to tell lawmakers, like, you know, the squad to go back to wherever they came from. He should go back to Mar-a-Lago. DC doesn't need your help. So he said, we're going to put the criminals in jail. Okay, well, first he said, we want the homeless out. We want them far away from DC. So out of sight, out of mind. This man has no humanity. You may not like seeing homeless people or the unhoused on the streets, but that is our problem as a society just as much as it is theirs. That we don't have the humanity or at least the bandwidth to think about and be able to fund and tackle the problem of the homeless in this country. So instead of helping them, what do? Republicans, you cut the funding for the hospitals and the facility that had been housing them, and they end up on the streets. You want to know? Case in point, New York. I lived there. In the late 80s and early 90s, the Republicans around the country, the Republicans started cutting funding for facilities that housed homeless people and people with mental health issues. And those people ended up on the streets. And you have the nerve to say, well, these people, whatever, why don't you do something about it and stop cutting the funding? It's your fault. Out of sight, out of mind is what he's saying. That these people aren't human, or aren't as human as he is, or they don't deserve the dignity that most Americans deserve. And by the way, you know what a lot of those people are, Donald Trump, you dumb shit? They're veterans that you cut the funding for the VA for. These people are veterans who served their country. They came home with PTSD and other issues that affected them for the rest of their lives. And you have no compassion for them? Stop cutting the funding. Stop giving so much money to the military, to the defense. Stop with the tax cuts for the rich people, for the billionaires. Take some of that money, and you're right, and while building ballrooms for $200 million, who gives a shit about that? Why don't you take that $200 million and you put it into facilities to help the homeless people, many of them who are our veterans, our brothers and sisters who served this country and came within an inch of giving the ultimate sacrifice. And maybe they did give an ultimate sacrifice because they have not been themselves since they returned from that war. What is that? Is that a life, or is that just existing? Why is that? Why is that? I don't care how many homeless, I don't care what the percentage of homeless is. I mean, of veterans that are homeless. They're still veterans and they're still homeless. And they make up a percentage, doesn't matter, of our people who are unhoused and therefore should be taken care of. And it does not, they still should be providing more money for the VA and more assistance for veterans. Remember, suckers and losers. And now let's get to where you belong. The criminals, you don't have to move out. We're going to put you in jail where you belong. Now that is some bullshit. And you know why it's some bullshit? Because I don't know if you guys remember this, but there was, something that happened at the Capitol on January 6th that I just want to show you what some criminals look like. Here it is.
Multiple capital injuries.
Okay. Are these assholes in jail? Are these criminals in jail? So don't give me that bullshit when I tell you that Donald Trump is racist and that this administration is racist and their policies are racist. And then you see all of these white people out there, all these white dudes, some women. Remember, there was a woman who defied the police. She found out what happens when you don't comply. She's no longer with us. So don't give me that bullshit when I tell you that Donald Trump is racist and that this administration is racist and their policies are racist. And then you see all of these white people out there, all these white dudes, some women. Remember, there was a woman who defied. We're criminals. Are criminals. Are these assholes in jail? Are these criminals in jail? The people who participated in that were criminals. Are criminals. Are they in jail? Are they locked up behind bars? Donald Trump himself, Donald Trump, you committed crimes. 34 counts. That's the one that happened before you were president. The rest of them that would have to come are on hold, probably won't come back because you became president of the United States. That's why you pushed so hard. You had to become president of the United States. You had to do it. Otherwise, you would probably be in jail. Yourself, a criminal. You're a criminal yourself, and you had the nerve to call other people out. That is some privileged bullshit right there. And that is is there a word that's bigger and better that describes this more than hypocrisy? That a criminal has the nerve to call other people criminals when probably what you were convicted of is probably more serious and far more counts than folks stealing an iPhone. And it should not be assaulting. No one should be assaulting anyone, including the people on January 6th. And so the people who assaulted, let me just make this clear. The young men who assaulted Big Balls or whatever this kid is, Corsentine, they should get whatever punishment is fitting for them. Just like the folks, the insurrectionists, the criminals who participated in January 6th in the insurrection should get whatever punishment is befitting. But what happened? You pardoned them because they were white, because they were your supporters, because you needed to prove a point, and because you wanted to distract from how horrible your record is and what a horrible person you are. Because you needed support. It was a quid pro quo. Keep supporting me, keep voting for me, I will pardon you. Your record is and what a horrible person you are. Because you needed support. It was a quid pro quo. Keep supporting me, keep voting for me, I will pardon you. This administration is racist. No one is saying that DC should run amok, criminals should be running amok in DC. So if you don't think the criminals who run amok in DC, in Nashville, in New Orleans, in Houston, in St. Louis, in Kansas City, or you don't think the criminals who run amok in those places, some of them red, if you think that those criminals should be held accountable, then you as a criminal, Donald Trump, a couple times over, should be held accountable, and the folks who participated in January 6th. Democracy. Stop it with the racist hypocrisy. The racist hypocrisy. Stop it with the racist hypocrisy.
Trump must go now! Trump must go now! Go now! Trump must 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 go now!
Washington, D.C. residents showed up, said this is our city, and held powerful protests against the Trump regime, specifically against Donald Trump's fascist takeover of the Metropolitan Police Department under the false pretext that there is a massive crime wave taking place in Washington, D.C. Hey, Donald, you should really be focused on those red states and red cities because the crime rate there significantly higher, and crime is dropping, by the way, significantly in Washington, D.C. Donald Trump is also sending in the National Guard to Washington, D.C., and Trump said he'll be sending in other military forces into Washington, D.C. Let me show you some of my favorite signs from the protest right here. Trump's lying about D.C. to distract you from the Epstein files. Release the Epstein files. And then a cartoon of Trump saying, nothing to see here, folks. And then there's this sign, D.C. says freedom, not fascism, or signs like this, no Trump Gestapo in D.C. Let me show you another camera angle of those protests. Tens of thousands of protesters showed up in D.C. making the powerful point that you don't scare us, Donald Trump. Here, play this clip.
Free DC! Free DC! Free DC! Free DC! Protect all rule! Protect all rule!
Nobody wants you, Trump. Nobody wants you, demons. Nobody wants you, white supremacist. We don't want you. And we ain't gonna put up with you. No, we not. We sick of you. We are goddamn sick of y'all sorry ass motherfuckers. And we ain't gonna take your shit no more.
a diversion. That's what a federal judge calls Donald Trump's Justice Department's request to unseal the grand jury testimony in the criminal case of Ghislaine Maxwell, in which she was convicted of sex trafficking for and with Jeffrey Epstein, who said he was Donald Trump's closest friend for 10 years. Diversion is what Donald Trump is all about now more than ever. Donald Trump doesn't want the news media attention on his old friend Jeffrey Epstein and what the Epstein files might say about Donald Trump, where we know Donald Trump's name appears multiple times because his attorney general told him that. Donald Trump is sending the National Guard into Washington, D.C. 5 years late. Donald Trump didn't activate any troops on January 6th when his private troops were attacking the Capitol after he told them to go there and fight like hell. And he lied to them when he told them that he was going to go there with them. The biggest crime spree in the history of Washington, D.C. was on January 6th for Donald Trump, and Donald Trump did not send the National Guard that day. But the biggest crime spree in the history of Washington, D.C. was on January 6th for Donald Trump, and Donald Trump did not send the National Guard that day. But now Donald Trump wants us all to be talking about his decision to send just enough National Guard troops onto the streets of Washington, D.C., so that news cameras can get pictures of them, the same pictures we've seen from Los Angeles, where the troops had absolutely nothing to do and are there for no reason at all, other than as a diversion from Donald Trump's relationship with Jeffrey Epstein, which may be described in the Epstein files in a way that Donald Trump wants to keep secret forever.
We might not think of the possibility that he could become the commander-in-chief of the Washington, D.C. Metropolitan Police Department. My goodness gracious, folks. But wait a minute, I want to come to the truth about this. Hey, why has this become necessary? It's because there's a significant shortage of police officers. That's a major reason in Washington. Metropolitan Police Department is currently operating at a 50-year low in staffing, with a notable shortfall that compared to the city's desired number of officers. The Metropolitan Police Department in Washington is currently staffed with just over 3,100 officers, while the city's budget allows for 4,000. Well, I want to tell you something. That leaves a deficit of 900. And the shortage has led the police union to raise concerns about the strain on the existing force and the potential impact on public safety. My God. And last week I discussed this same subject, a situation that exists in many places because of the tremendous increase in crime, and not only that, the ridicule. And we hear it right here on Talk Line from certain individuals. The ridicule.
Ain't no crime. The crime is lower. The crime is lower, so that's a lie.
Reporter of all things actually told the truth yesterday.
That's a lie.
Crime in D.C. Has dropped in recent years. Now, here's the problem with that statement. If you put a period at the end of that sentence, it doesn't tell the whole story. But thankfully, she continued with honesty. And she says, however, crime is still high. You bet your britches it is. And thank you, lady. And I'll tell you that
that ain't the reason. Y'all know what the reason is. He want to divert.
She might be looking at a pink slip this morning, because the head of these fake news outfits, they don't want to tell the truth. But now, having heard the crime rate in D.C. has been dropping, what is the rest of the story? Well, you see, we must seek the facts. In 2023, Washington, D.C. had a high homicide rate that ranking among, by the way, the top 5 cities in the United States for homicides. And while violent crime rates in D.C. have been on a downward trend, that is true since 2023. There was a significant increase in homicides in 2023 that reached a 20-year high. And I want to tell you something. The president has the full right and authority to take over the district at any time in case of an emergency that's been declared. And I'm speaking of coming against those committing crime outside or inside of a building. Now, when he sent the troops to Los Angeles, that was a little different story. Those federal troops were sent there really to protect the federal buildings or whatever. That's not the case in D.C. And yet, now here we go, folks. Hear this. A guest on this PBS News Hour, once in a while I will slip in to tell my sins this morning, and I'll listen in, just last night. He had the audacity to engage in a classic example of brainwashing. I'm going to quote what this guy says. The real key is for folks not to become desensitized to the radicalization of using federalized police and military authorities for the ordinary law enforcement. That it might be legal in the historically and constitutionally unique context in Washington, D.C. doesn't make it right. And it would be a very dangerous precedent to build on that in other parts of the country. The emergency expires at the end of 30 days, and watch this, folks, and if the president tries to start another 30-day emergency period, that is when this might be taken into court. I mean, this guy, excuse me, folks, let me get off that subject, or my blood pressure is really going up. Now, it's going to get worse, though. Enter the #1 Trump hater in the United States. Who is that? Hillary Clinton. Did you see? She posted the following message on X.
I don't know about that. I think I'm the #1 hater of that demon.
Trump try to justify deploying the National Guard in D.C., okay? Here's reality. Violent crime in D.C. is at a 30-year low. Now, to Hillary, who's blinded to the truth, okay, I would say this to her. Lady, would you like to share your post with a gentleman in downtown Washington, D.C.? Several nights ago, some young hoodlums broke into his store and began taking up merchandise. And it's recorded on video. I watched the entire thing yesterday. Okay? And as they carried the merchandise outside, there were other young hoodlums that were standing out there waiting to haul away what had been stolen. But we must remember that one like Hillary Clinton, who has millions stashed away, she could care less about that store owner and having a robbery take place. And I'll tell you one thing: the White House press Deputy Press Secretary Abigail Jackson, she posted on X the following response to Miss Hillary: on top of being a big-time loser, you're also a massive liar. End of quote. Folks, all I'm doing is giving the truth this morning. I'm going to end with this. I got a late news bulletin. When it comes to those young hoodlums who broke into that store, their playhouse is about to be ended. When caught, they ought to be sentenced to the maximum legal limit. And I would hope with the proper punishment, that they would come to the truth and depart from their wicked ways. What is so sad, this is so sad, is that they were never raised up in the ways of the Lord. Those young people who are raised up in the ways of the Lord won't break into a store. I'll tell you one thing, Harry Myers never broke into a store, and nor did Jim Hogsett and these other listeners of Talkline. God bless you, sir. I love you. You take care of yourself. Thank you.
Appreciate it. Thank you. Two. Nope, never broke into a store.
Ain't that some hypocrisy? Now, that's some true hypocrisy. That man's brain is wired backwards. It really is. Something wrong with him.
Raised one of the windows and went inside. Stupid kid things. Really stupid stuff. It's just stupid.
These are damn fools!
In my stupid youth, I did a lot of dumb stuff. Most of it was not illegal. It was just stupid.
And Trump is a goddamn fool.
We were thinking back.
And that man just called us a fool.
About dumb stuff that we had done.
They oppress us.
Some of the things that I did, I used to raise pigeons. and homing pigeons. And I had a group of homing pigeons that I had bought and was raising, and I wanted some more. But I had bought these, and they were very expensive. They brought them to me on the train, and that I was training them how to home to the places that we had built. Daddy and I had built for them, and I love these homing pigeons. And I decided that there were lots of pigeons in town. This was in Brookneal, Virginia. Lots of pigeons in town, and one of my best friends was Lou Foster. God, I even remember his name. Lou Foster and I went over to a warehouse, a tobacco warehouse in Brookneal, and we climbed up on the roof. That's where the pigeons roosted. And we were going to go and reach up under the eaves and grab some pigeons so that we would get pigeons for our homing pigeons. He had homing pigeons and I had them, and we were going to grab these things. Well, the roof was slightly headed down, and it was once you got up on the roof, it was a whole lot further around, and then the eave was way up underneath, so you had to reach them. Well, it was dangerous, so we tied a rope to our feet.
Oh my
we're like 10 years old. Tied a rope to our feet and hung us down and reached up under to grab pigeons. That's what we were doing. Well, the police got a call and saw that. Well, they came up and started yelling at us, and we scrambled and got down quicker than the police could get to us, and we ran back to where we had started from, and which was at the Brookneal Elementary School. And we got, Daddy took us home. We were waiting for a ride for Daddy. Daddy was the principal there, and we were waiting for a ride, and he gave us a ride home. Well, the police chief.
Oh my, wait a minute.
Daddy said, and he said, "That's dangerous. Don't ever do that again." And I said, "Well, I'm sorry. I didn't think it was that dangerous. We had a rope tied around their feet." Daddy just, in order to keep from screaming at me, I guess he walked out of the room. But Lou Foster, his parents, when they found out about it, they were madder than my daddy was. Because I think, this is just me, and all these years later, I think he thought Lou Foster put me up to it. That really wasn't. I was too young and stupid to come up with a bad idea like that. And by the way, we didn't get any pigeons, so oh well. But we do stupid stuff, Young people do really dumb stuff. Now, the thing about Washington D.C. that amazes me is here we go. Somebody wants to make what's going on in Washington D.C. political, and it's not political. The President of the United States has the absolute authority to take over the police department there. The law is very plain, and they're down 900 police officers, and they have a murder rate that is down, but it's still high.
Hallelujah. Hallelujah. Put your time in. Payday is coming after a while. Put your time in.
Payday is coming after a while.
Put your time in.
Payday is coming after a while.
Put your time in.
Payday is coming after a while.
Come on, church. Put your time in.
Payday is coming after a while.
Put your time in.
Payday is coming after a while.
Put your time in.
Payday is coming after a while.
Put your time in.
Payday Payday is coming after a while.
Love your enemies. Payday is coming
after a while.
Love your enemies.
Payday is coming after a while.
Love your enemies. Payday is coming.
After a while.
You gotta love your enemies.
Payday is coming after a while.
Love your enemies. Payday is
Coming after a while.
love your enemies.
Payday is coming after a while.
Love your enemies.
Payday is coming after a while.
Love your enemies.
Payday
Tell your neighbor,
after a while.
put your time in.
Payday is coming after a while.
Put your time in.
Payday is coming after a while.
Put your time in.
Payday is coming after a while.
Put your time in.
Payday is coming after a
You got hands. Now use them and clap. Come on, church. I say use your hands. Hey. Come on, y'all. We got rhythm. Use your rhythm. Everybody ain't got rhythm. Come on. Hey. Oh, yes. Come on, son. Hey, 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 hey. Come on, Zion. I need to hear the sound of Pentecost. Hey, I need to hear the sound of holiness. Hey, come on, church. Put your time in.
Payday is coming after a while.
Put your time in.
Payday is coming after a while.
Put your time in.
Payday is coming after a while.
Put your time in.
Payday is coming after a
Come on, clap your hands, church. Put your time in.
Payday is coming after a while.
Put your time in.
Payday is coming after a while.
Put your time in.
Payday is coming after a while.
Put your time in.
Payday is coming after a while.
All right. Look at somebody and say 41 days. You'll catch that later. You don't know. Hey, hey, hey. You didn't get it. You didn't get it. You didn't get it. We got 41 days. Something about to happen. Something about to shift. Something gonna move for me. Uh-oh. Tell 3 people, any day now, any day now, any day, any day, any day now. I believe the prophet. I believe the prophet. And the prophet said, 52 days, 52 weeks, 52 months, 52 hours, 52 minutes, 52 seconds. By this time tomorrow, something supernatural is going to happen in my life. Tell 3 people, I'll see you in the next 41 days. Huh? Hey.
Now, if you want to be right, come on, put your hand together. Let's have some church in here. Come on, put your hand together. I just want to be right. I just want to be right. I just want to be right. just wanna be right. When you see me singing my song, I just wanna be right. When you see me walking alone, I just wanna be right. Well, it's him say, oh yeah, I just wanna be right. Say right, right. Oh yeah, I just wanna be right. Listen here, when you see me singing, I just wanna be right. Yeah, when you see me testifying, I just wanna be right. When you see me giving God the praise, I just wanna be right. Yeah, when you see me worshiping the Lord, I just wanna be right. I just wanna be right. Anybody wanna be right? I just wanna be right. Wave your hand and say right. Yeah, I just wanna be right. Say right. Now come on, let's praise him up in here. Oh, be right. Be right. Be right. Be right. Be right. Be right. I want to be right. Anybody here wanna be right? Be right. Anybody here wanna be right? Be right. If you wanna be right, be right. Be right. Let me hear you. Clap your hands. Let me hear you. Clap your hands. Say clap it. Ain't no wanna be right. Be right. Be right. Be right. I wanna be right. Look at me. I'm a young man, 27 years old. I could have been a drug dealer. I could have been a drug addict. I could have been an alcoholic. I could have been a gang member. I could have been a robber. But look at me, giving God the praise. Just look at me, look at me, look at me, look at me, look at me. Oh, be right, be right. Anybody here wanna be right? If you wanna be right, come on. I wanna be right. Oh yeah, I just wanna be right. So right. Oh yeah, I just wanna be right. Holding it now, so I'm starting to feel good up in here. Oh, be right. Be right. Be right. Be right. I wanna be right. Anybody here feel like me? Not just today. In the morning, in the noonday, in the evening, in the midnight hour, on the Monday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. I wanna be right. Anybody here feel like me? Yeah, I wanna be right. Oh yeah, I just wanna be right. So right. Oh yeah, I just wanna be right. Now how much they know the devil don't have no new tricks? He just got new faces. When the devil trying to get you to do something wrong, just look at that devil and say, oh, be right. Be right. Be right. Be right. I wanna be right. Anybody here wanna be right? Anybody here wanna be right? If you wanna be right, look at your neighbor. Look, I wanna be right. Say neighbor, I wanna be right. I want to be right. I wanna be right. All right. Oh yeah. I just wanna be right. Say right. Oh yeah. I just wanna be right. Well, I feel something about to move up in here. Oh, be right.